You know how it can feel very anxiety inducing if you were moved to like a different class and you don't know anyone in there. When you walk in, your caveman brain is trying to find out if any of these people here are friend or foe. That's why it's so hard to be in like school or to switch schools or to go to like random different classes. This is how we live these days. We're surrounded by strangers and it's not good for our mental health. Now we can complain about this and get sad and hate the modern world, or we can think to ourselves, okay, what do we do about it? Well, we do exactly what those participants did. One by one, we turn as many strangers as possible into friends. We speak to as many people as we come across. Now, of course, in the middle of a busy, hustling city, you can't do that. People are on their way, whatever. But in the gym, what's stopping you today when you go to the gym speaking to a stranger in there? What's stopping you just holding eye contact with one person and just giving them like a casual like, oh, you're right, hello, something like that, and speaking to, oh, what's up, bro? You could literally get into the flow of it. And even by the end of today, you could have said hello to 10 random strangers that your subconscious like nervous system was quickly able to identify, oh yeah, they're probably a friend, they're not going to hurt me. Otherwise, you're just in there, head down, hoodie up, earphones in, and hoping that, you know, like you feel better soon and you're in this like, you know, you feel like it helps your gym session because you're in this grunty mode and everything. But actually feeling safer is probably going to help your gym session a bit more when, you know, the anxiety increases cortisol decreases testosterone. Basically, we just want you to create more social connections and to speak to more strangers, because this way you'll improve your mental health. People with great mental health always spend less time alone than people with bad mental health. And so just ask yourself right now, which group are you in? Because the amount of time that you spend with people almost perfectly will correlate with how good you feel and how happy you are. And we've just found out before that your mental health correlates with your grades, with making money, with your attention span. So if you want those things, even if you're in the Sigma male lone wolf grind mode, the results that you want, the money, the grades, you'd actually be more likely to get those things if you improved your mental health. One of the most important ways to do that, social connection. But there's a reason why many young guys won't believe this. There's a reason why so many people won't want to take action with this, because your experience of your social life disagrees with the research, doesn't it? The research statistically proves that happier people, mentally healthier people have more social time. You don't really want to take action on that because to you have associated social time with spending time with crabs and Jeffries. This is why. So your current paradigm, your thinking of what social life is like is skewed because you've basically only been around Jeffries and crabs. You've never been around other like fellow Adonises. And so that's why your perception of social life is so poor and you're thinking, oh, I don't really need it. You know, maybe I'll think about it. Maybe I'll make some friends, but I don't really care. I've had friends before. It hasn't been that important. If you had a group of friends who were like you, who were grinding the gym every day, who were watching videos like this, who were making money in their businesses, who were productive, who were on NoFap, who were like developing their character, you would love it. You would feel amazing if you had that. That's what the icon, like that's what the goal is going to be for us to help you to set up. Don't allow your previous experiences, shitty experiences of friendship to infiltrate the idea of friendship. Friendship is an amazing, vital thing. It's just that previously your friends were not real friends. We need to make you some real friends with some good people, with some people who are on this path. It's difficult, you know, because the advice that you'll always see with how to, you know, make friends who aren't losers is like, oh, join a club. The truth is you join a club, like a martial arts club, you go there and it's all guys who are older than you and you don't really relate to that. You go outside and you think, okay, you know, I'll just go outside and I'll just speak to random people. You look around and there's basically no one your age who's outside. You go to the gym, sometimes there's like a guy there who looks your age, but then you often don't speak to him because you feel a little bit shy, and then you just cope and then you forget about the concept of like making friends for a long time. It's very unlikely that you're going to find a guy who's like you, who's on self-improvement, who's becoming like an Adonis out randomly, you know, like just you're randomly going to stumble upon them. It's so unlikely. That happens every few years that you randomly come across like a new friend that you find. And so you need to use internet communities. You need to join communities. You need to use the internet and find the people there. And that's when you end up finding people who are in your country and in your city, and you can make friendships there. And so I just want to spend a few minutes telling you about my product. You can skip this bit if you want, but if you're really interested in this section, I've spent years in this space. And one of the things I've heard the most is that young guys like us are struggling to meet other guys who are on this wavelength. And so I have two products. Adonis Gang is the really affordable one where even guys from any country, any age can afford it. It's just $5 a month. And that's specifically for the guys who just want to join and make some friends that like are around self-improvement that are becoming Adonises, and that's linked below. And that's where I even do meetups as well. So every few months, I'm literally hosting like a massive event where 50, 100 guys will come out. We'll go hike up a massive mountain. I hire like trainers for it, cameramen, everything. And so if you want a ticket to come to one of those, that's also in Adonis Gang. So you join, you can see people who are in your country, you can message them, you can join the video calls. It's just absolutely amazing because you can join and find a guy who's basically just like you, who's probably watched this video, who's read the same books as you, and who's even in the same city as you. So you can literally create real life friendships from an internet community just like that. And it's only $5 a month for Adonis Gang. Then Adonis School is the one which is a bit more, a lot more expensive. And so it's not for like, you know, the younger guys or anything, but it's more for some of the older guys who want to meet other guys who are now on your, like the next level of your self-improvement journey. Adonis School has got calls with me. We've got coaches. It's like the next level. So when you have the money for that, you can consider joining that. That's linked below as well. Scroll down to the description and choose which one you want, Adonis Gang or Adonis School, and just go open that link right now.